guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the brand by Dany Vianna. This is a 6-piece collection and it is going on sale April 15th. This is kind of like a Sidekicks inspired collection. So in the description box, I will link the by Dany Vianna site. I will link their Instagram page and I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. So like I said, 6 polishes, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Can't Break a Soul here, and this is inspired by 22 from Soul. It's described as a purple to blue thermal with a sheer jelly base with an aurora green shimmer. So this one, it is a thermal. However, I couldn't get it to transition. It is very hot here in Florida, so I'm not sure if it killed it. But either way, it is still an absolutely beautiful purple color. The formula is great. The shimmer is very strong. I got full coverage in 2 to 3 coats. You're going to see I did my little finger dance at 2 coats thinking it was good, but I did just want a little bit deeper of a base color to match what was in the bottle. So I ended up going in for 3, but if you don't mind a little bit of visible nail line, this is a nice even jelly base. So you could wear this at 2 coats and have a little bit of nail line, and it's a nice even coverage. This is going to dry nice and glossy all on its own. For longevity purposes, you might want a top coat still, and nothing will dry textured and removal is easy. So there are 3 coats of Can't Break a Soul here. Next up, we have Just Add a Bit of Pixie Dust, and this is inspired by Tinkerbell. It has a green jelly base with a gold to green aurora pigment and holographic flakes. I absolutely fell in love with this. This is a perfect Tinkerbell color. It is sparkly, it is glittery, it is shiny, and it's the right color. It's not as green as Tinkerbell, but with a little bit of like pixie dust magic kind of feel to it. It does pull Tinkerbell to me. The formula is also excellent. I got full coverage in 2 coats. If you're super picky, you might opt to go in for a 3rd. This is going to dry down relatively glossy all on its own for that nice plump finished manicure look. You'll still want that top coat just to bring everything around. I didn't have any staining with this, but I also didn't leave it on super long, so I would recommend using a base coat just to cover your bases. So there are 2 coats. Next up, we have Just Keep Swimming. This is inspired by Dory, and it's described as an ultramarine jelly base with blue iridescent flakes, black flakes, and yellow triangle glitters. I am a super fan when brands use these like out there glitters in their polishes as like accents. So I really loved it in this polish. I think it's the yellow triangle glitters stood out really nicely. On this first coat, I didn't really search for them. I wanted them to be more stand out instead of covered by the blue jelly base. So I did kind of swirl my brush around in the bottle to get them out on the 2nd and 3rd coats. And I think they turned out so cute on like the full manicure. The formula is good though, not too thick or too thin. It does spread out nicely. It's not super even, but that could also be my application because I was trying to fish around and play with these larger glitters. You'll want top coat to smooth everything out. It is going to dry with some pretty intense texture because of all the different shapes and sizes of glitters and flakes that are in this. So top coat will really bring this full circle. As you can see, I'm kind of doing the dabbing motion to get these glitters off my brush and where I want them. So that top coat will help smooth everything out, add some shine back to this polish, and removal will be relatively easy. These triangle glitters might need a little bit of scrubbing, but nothing difficult. So there are 3 coats. So up next we have Silenzio Bruno, and this is inspired by Alberto from Luca. It's described as a clear base with a mix of iridescent purple flakes and metallic purple shreds. So I'm going to build this up in 2 coats on my naked nail and then 1 coat over a black. You won't get this to full coverage on its own, so that's why I'm showing it to you both ways because I prefer these kind of clear base glitters and flakes over a naked natural nail, but I know a lot of people don't like that look, so I'm showing it to you both ways. You'll definitely want top coat to smooth everything out. Some of these larger glitter or flakes can again dry with some texture, but removal will be easy. So there are 1 and 2 coats of Silenzio Bruno. So up next we have the Mighty Sisudatu, and it's inspired by the dragon Sisu. And I'm realizing that I am unfamiliar with the inspiration or the reference to this one. It is described as a transparent base with a mix of aurora shimmer, blue to purple, and metallic shreds in lilac pink and turquoise blue. So although this is a clear base, it is very potent with this shimmer, so it does hide the nail line quite well. I did 2 coats and I still could see my nail line, but it's one of those things that nobody else is gonna notice. It's so, like, bright on the nail that you won't be able to notice your visible nail line. Also, my lighting turned really red. I don't know why, and I'm so sorry about that. I'm not a professional video editor, so I really don't know how to fix it, but in my photos, it is color accurate. So there are 2 coats. And lastly for today, we have You Furry Thief, and this is inspired by Abu from Aladdin. This is described as a brown jelly base with red, purple, and gold metallic shred glitters. This jelly base is beautiful, very nice and even. It does read a little bit orange even when it's built up on its own, but I do think that really contributes to the Abu aspect of things. I would love to see this exact jelly base with gold reflective glitter in it. I think that would be so stunning. But for this polish, I do really enjoy the flakes. I like the amount that's in here. They're not overwhelming and they're not too sparse, and they are easy to spread out across the nail and easy to get out of the bottle. You are going to want top coat. This jelly base is going to dry pretty glossy all on its own, but that top coat will help those flakes blend in and it won't have any texture once you have a top coat on. That being said, I didn't have any running, pulling, staining, or difficulty with removal on this one. So there are 3 coats of You Furry Thief. And here is a look at the 6-piece collection. I love this collection as a whole. I think everything is so beautiful. I can see the inspiration in everything except for that dragon one because I still don't know the reference to it, but I can see the inspiration in the ones that I know. I think a lot of these are very unique, very original, and I am very pleased with how everything looks. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.